Are we live?
I think you are.
Jesus, I was like, tell me when we're starting
I was
already.
checking.
1 minute, 1 minute in everyone. Man, obs are already going at it.
I
Welcome
was
everybody.
checking. It didn't say live yet, man.
Does it say it now though? Are we live? Are we live for real?
Yeah, we're live. We're live.
Okay.
We're live. We're live. It wasn't giving me the
No,
notification.
I don't think it gave me anything here. Uh, Thank you, everybody. CJ's Corner. Once again, the co hostesses with the mostesses. I'm Christine. This is Obs. Do I got to go
Nope.
this way?
Nope. I
This
don't
way?
know. I don't know what it is on your screen, honestly,
If I go like this, am I pointing at you?
right now. But I don't know what it is on your screen. I don't know what it is on YouTube.
My gosh, it's a yes or no answer. I was getting the tambourine beat going and I was going to get the triangle in. Did you see that nice stick throw up?
Yeah.
Did you notice that she just started playing the intro song? Yes or no answer. That's all. And she started playing the. Oh, by the way, that's her music. And she is a wonderful musician, composer, producer, writer,
And drawer.
artist, hockey player, 6 assists, 1 goal because
Two
she
goals.
two
Two.
goals because she doesn't shoot.
I'd pass.
Ridiculous,
I'm a passer.
ridiculous. I gotta give a happy birthday shout out to my cousin Jeffrey tonight. Happy birthday, Jeff.
Happy birthday, Jeff.
We are even at in age for another 6 months, 21 days. Then I
Deal.
take the lead. I said we're tied at the moment. Dude, where's this coming from? 2 weeks ago, she thought I was like 38. And now she's calling me old because I told her my real age. And I took the
38 is
compliment.
old.
Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky I'm trying to change my life. Oh, my God. If people who knew me just heard me hear you say that, then me say that, they'd faint. They would faint right now. I
Do
digress.
you love me?
I digress. Let her talk her talk.
Do you love me?
Let's see her what she looks like when she's 52.
I'll look just like this. Thank you very much.
You know when they show those before and after pictures of kid actors when they've
Hmm.
gone
Because
down the wrong
they,
path in life.
yeah.
Hey Tim, good evening. Welcome.
What's up, dude?
Aubrey's starting calling me old, disrespecting my cousin on his birthday,
I
which
said
is
happy
grounds
birthday.
which is grounds for just me coming through the computer. Not cool. Not cool, Hobbs. But I'm gonna let it go. Like I said, I'm trying to be a different person. Tim, can you guess who our special guest is going to be tonight? I don't think you gotta wait long to message.
Hmm.
Is Tim our only viewer right now?
Uh, Let me pull up YouTube.
Pull up YouTube.
We have
You know I
two
can't do that.
watchers.
Woo! I hope one's my cousin. I wanted to really wish him a happy birthday, but can't do anything till these are ready. So I went to the dentist last Thursday, and they sent the mold back with all the like corrections.
Mm-hmm.
He did it this time, and he's like, "Now we just wait." Other one, Tim. Who's is that? You? Jeff? Oh, Mr. Mangini, how are you? How's it going? Good to see you. I thought you were my cousin for a second. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. Started a new recording for Ashley due to a change in their devices. What?
Interesting.
Okay, it says, heads up, Ashley Really Aubrey's recording will continue on a new track. Started a new recording for Ashley Really Aubrey due to a change in their devices. Learn more. I'm just going to exit out because, wait, I don't know where my thing, the pointer is. Oh, there it is. Now I'm real tiny. Hold on. How do I get big again?
I'll be
Oh, there
your
we go.
cousin.
I was watching Mr. Mangini's. Oh, he said that. You probably are. If I looked at one of our, whatever those things are, those sites, those genealogy sites, are probably like six cousins. Any Calabres or Sicilian? Let me know. Did you see that meal he had in Tampa,
Who?
Mr. Mangini?
No.
Wow. I don't eat red meat, but let me tell you, the hollandaise sauce he had, he was dipping it. I think he was dipping a porterhouse or ribeye in hollandaise sauce, which I think is a steak fowl, but he didn't care. But that hollandaise sauce looked phenomenal. It
Nice.
looked out of this world. And Calabrese, I knew it. Yes, yes. That's my poppy side. My grandmother's side is Sicilian. And he was showing all these hard cards he got like this big, like they were like this big of like black and white cards, and then oh, Bernays, my fault, my fault. It still ended with A's, right, Obs? Hollandaise, Bernays
Yeah.
sauce.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Uh, so yeah, nice cards. Then he had like little cartoon ones. I think they made like a cartoon and then put the head on, and then they made a card out of it. Um, so he was just talking about his collection and all his vintage cards and stuff like that. I have some my outline. Look at this. Look at this piece of paper.
Wow.
Oh shoot, Tim. Oh, I'm a terrible person. I'm going to do it right now, Tim. Pittsburgh show, and that's in May, correct? Okay, Pittsburgh. I keep forgetting. Pittsburgh Card Show, May 2025. Lineup for. Are you looking it up, Bobs?
No.
Oh, I thought. Then what are you doing? Your co-host. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you sending out emails? I want to know what's going on.
You want to see what's going on, eh?
Yeah, Mr. Banchidi, could you believe this? This Manja Cake here? She's co-host is with the mostest, and right now she's just sending emails out. Oh, I know what she's doing. She's finding memes and gonna talk shit. Yep, yep. I think I spoke too soon. Yes, I did. So here it is, May 16th through the 18th. Mainline autographs. Purchase $10. VIP package $99. Wow, that's cheap. It's mad expensive up here. Advance autographs confirmed. Where are they? How many things do I got to read? Wait. Obs, what are you doing? Are you helping me out? The show's coming. It is crawling right now.
I'm making memes. Okay, guys. So this is my story of the week.
So,
I get Boombox You asked me to talk, so now I'm talking. You're welcome. But anyway, so I get the Boombox subscription, right?
I do have it, Tim. Yes, please, please thrill us with this story. Go ahead.
Okay, you know how I get a hockey boombox every month, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah. Hold on. Look. Look at what they sent
What
me.
did you get? What did you get, you son of a... What'd you get?
Read the box.
I see it. Baseball. Bowman. You got
I don't.
Skeens. You got Paul Skeens, didn't you?
I get a hockey box.
What's in that box?
They sent me baseball.
What's in it? Did you get Paul Skeens?
I don't even know. You can tell me
Open
what
it.
I did.
Okay, who'd you get?
You
Put
can
him
tell
up.
me who's good.
Oh, wow. They did?
You can tell me who's good because I have zero clues.
Okay. Let's see.
Hang on.
Wow, they added Reggie Jackson? Yeah, I might go now. I didn't know they did that.
Hold your horses.
Stop. Okay, snail's pace. What are you staring at?
I'm trying to fix my camera. 1 second.
Are you in a trance?
No. There we go. Okay.
See, Mr. Mancini, you see the production?
Tell me if this shit is good. I got
Okay, let's go.
Dude, I don't know who this is. I don't know what kind of card it is.
What's his name? Can't see. I can't see his name. It looks like it's 3 names.
Frey de Leon.
For the Red Sox?
Yeah.
No idea.
Says first Bowman on top.
Yeah, he's probably like their 40th prospect out of like 41.
Says shortstop. I don't know. Hi, Doug.
Oh, he won't be with us. Marcelo Mayer is our future shortstop. Right now we have Trevor's Story.
Bowman Chrome of
You know, hold on. If you don't know baseball, and I'm telling you baseball, you should probably listen and maybe you would learn something. I'm telling you why it's not going to be good.
I am listening.
Okay, why isn't he going to be good?
Because you have a good shortstop already.
Who?
I don't remember his name.
Okay, great.
That's
Next.
the information I need.
Yep.
This Bowman Chrome of Chase Delatner.
Delorier?
Delorier.
What? How's this spelled?
Yeah, it's Delorier.
Okay. Next.
I don't know. Is that good? I don't know. I got this rookie card of Tanner Hook.
Doug, John. I sent out the post. You should have got it.
Is this it? This is a rookie card.
Tanner Houck? Oh no, that's not worth anything.
Okay.
It's just paper and it's his rookie.
And the Sam Huff rookie card.
No.
And this Dalton Brush whatever rookie card.
Varsho? No. That's all paper.
Yeah, I know, but it's a rookie card.
Doug in the house. John in the house. Yes, the president, Mr. Mancini in the house. Doug hand waving, pink waving.
What is this?
It's just a chrome card, like a rookie. What's it say? I can't see the name. I'm sorry.
Mackenzie Gore.
Oh my God! When was this box from? 2020. Wow. How much? I'm not going to ask you how much.
2021.
Wow. They effed you. That's the worst Bowman year ever for cards.
Sweet.
Dirt mega boxes are like $20.
Okay, I got this Futurist of Spencer Torkelson.
Let's see him. That's probably the best card you got so far. Like the hype around him was unreal. Then he came back down to earth, but he might be Kalenic. Braves. He now plays for the Braves. Might get a resurgence there.
Bowman Common Scouts Top 100, Lewis Robert.
Those three you just mentioned, right?
Yeah.
They were put up here. Like, look, say here's like the top of the top, okay?
Yeah.
And everybody was prospecting with them.
Gotcha.
Kalenic dropped. Robert, you don't hear about. And Torkelson, you don't hear about. That's how prospecting goes. So really,
Yeah.
from say 2019 to now, Julio Rodriguez, but he's not that good. Anthony Volpe.
Awesome, Doug. Awesome.
Um, uh, if whenever Paul Skeens throws his arm out, he'll be good till then. He is gonna. You're right, Tim. He did get crushed, and he's gonna throw his arm out. There's no doubt about it. But what I'm saying is, people were talking crap to me because I remember when I had. This is who I had in 2019, and these were autographs. Okay, Wander Franco's first Bowman, Julio Rodriguez first Bowman, Jordan Alvarez, like a something out of something leaf card, 5 out of 5. I had like a 1 out of 2 Julio Rodriguez leaf auto. I had every top thing, and I sold them all. And everybody was like, "You gotta hold on to those." The only one I regret selling is Bobby Witt Jr.
Oh, I bet.
I got him in a mega box, a variation out of 150 auto, blue.
Okay, then I got this Rookie of the Year favorite, Garrett Mitchell.
Oh God! Wow, did you piss someone off there?
No.
That's from this year.
Yeah. Then I got.
You need to get your money back.
Oh, they're sending me hockey cards.
Oh, okay. Oh, good.
I got this Jackson Merrill new breed.
Oh yeah, keep that. Keep that for sure. Is that a refractor? Look on the back.
I don't think so.
Keep it anyway. Those are good cards. That's probably the best you have. Skeens could be a genetic freak, like no UCL issues. Nolan Ryan, maybe, small chance.
Then I got these weird cards. I got this Chase Delot. Can't say his last name right now.
Okay. How do you spell it?
Delauter.
DeLautner? DeLauter?
I don't know. But this
De
is
La Soul?
for the rubber duck top chrome.
Rubber ducks?
It must be the AAA team.
I've never seen a card like that in my life.
And then I got one. Okay, then I got these I got a box of Japanese cards.
That's pretty good. I want to see who you got there.
I got this dude.
Who's that? Nakano?
Yeah.
Did you get Otani? Yamamoto?
I got
At least?
Akuba Kata.
No, I don't know who that is. Anybody knows who these guys are? Let us know.
I got a Kurabaishi.
Kurabayashi? Kobayashi? That's not his name, but I just like it from Usual Suspects.
I got, I don't know. But it's a weird variant.
What's his name? I cannot see that at all. What's his last
name? Is SHO, like Shu?
Show?
Nakata?
Show Nakata.
Yeah.
Okay.
All etch.
Okay.
And then I got this Altoona Curve. Paul.
Oh, Paul Skeens.
Yeah, but it's
Oh, put
but it's
that away.
but it's like a minor league card.
Don't, yes, put it away. Are you nuts? Put it away.
It's in a sleeve. It's fine.
No, put in a top loader. Anything him, don't take a chance. You talk about me touching cards. You're touching Paul Skeens like
I'm
a
not
maniac.
touching him. I have him in a
Stop touching him in a suggestive way, besides. Yes, take care of that card, buddy. Nice.
That,
You got
that
you
was
got
the
a
only
nice
good
one
card.
at the end. Yep, you got a nice one at the end.
Yeah, I don't know who
Jackson,
these are.
yeah, that wow, they screwed you. I'm glad they're sending you hockey because that was awful.
But anyway, I
So,
then
yes,
when I was at my hockey tournament.
let's hear it. Aubrey won the hockey tournament.
Yep. When I was at the hockey
Not
tournament,
scoring. She had assists. I told her just shoot, don't pass. I don't get it.
anyway, while I was at the hockey tournament, I did some shopping and I got a box of Series 2 and a tin of WNBA. And I got a hot pack of WNBA.
You went shopping? You were allowed?
Why am I not allowed to go shopping?
I thought you had put the kibosh on.
Oh, well, you don't know what I do.
Well, he does now.
I don't care. So here's I got 2 Young Guns and a Young Guns renewed out of my box. And they're not that exciting, they're goalies. Got a Bloomquist.
Oh, nice,
Focus.
nice. I like
Then
goalie cards.
I got a Romanov, which isn't terrible, but it's
No,
not too great.
I just like goalie cards. Those are my
Yeah.
favorites.
But then my Young Gun renewed is a Alex DeBrincat. Focus.
Nice, nice, nice card.
Now here's my WNBA.
Uh oh,
So
uh oh.
I'll
Hope you
go
did
through
better
these.
than I did. That crap.
I got this blue Marina Maribi, Mabry.
I was like, who's Maribi?
It's
That's a nice card.
yep, it's a blue prism or other, I don't remember. But then I also got this prism of her too.
Wow, you got double cards.
Then I got a Lindsay Allen prism.
Okay.
Is it called the cracked ice? I don't know what it's called.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got a Sue Bird,
Yes.
which is
I got
really
her
good.
too. I think we got the same box.
No, just wait, just wait. I got a hot pack. I got a green Christy Wallace
Okay.
and
Nice.
a Tasha Harris,
That's a lot of refractors.
and then the hot pack came. We got a nice Cameron Brink.
Oh, isn't that who likes is that John or Alex? Who likes her?
Alex.
Alex?
She's top 3 for sure. And then not 1, but 2.
No, don't say her.
Caitlin
Son
Clark.
of a bitch. Is that a gold?
No, it's just they're bases, but it's cool.
Good for you. Good. I'm glad you got those at least. Good. Take care of those.
They're in 1 touches.
No, we figured it out, John. It's Alex. And Alex, or John, what are you talking about? You didn't get a notification. Come on, guys. Hit the like. You're not even doing your job tonight, John. Hit the likes. Hit the notification button. Leave a comment. Let's go. Let's get this up to 90 people. Let's get 90 subscribers tonight. And 90 likes. How about that? Let's shoot for the moon. Shoot for the stars. Wow, nice score there, buddy. So, I looked at the lineup, Tim. My apologies for keep forgetting. Andy Van Slyke, Wow, here's a name. Here's a name. Dick Shiner. You think he got made fun of as a kid?
Yep.
Dick Shiner. Good old Dick Shiner. Wow, Reggie Jackson. That's a big one. That's a big one. Lloyd McClendon. That's not a big one. Jay Caulfield. A very rare signing announcement. Larry Brown. He's coming to Monroeville. Three-time Cy Young Award winner. Who's that? Pedro. Pedro Martinez. Pedro Martinez and Reggie are going. You gotta be shit. Wow. Wow. Bill Madlock. Chris Barr and Matt Barr. Barr brothers. Both kickers. Jerry Olszewski. Hold on. Making a rare public of Dick LeBeau. Two dicks will be there. CJ. CJ watching Aubrey slack off. Doug, you just came in again talking shit? Get a handle on yourself, Doug. Bob Robertson and Ross Ventrone. Matthew Sasser. Yeah, those better be free. Matt Alexander, Don Robinson. Peyton Wilson. Peyton Manning would have been awesome. Greg Lloyd, great defensive player. Paul Molitor. Oh, Grant Fuhr. I remember when he played for the Sabres. You know they wouldn't let him into the country club here?
Hmm. Interesting.
It was in the 90s. Are you kidding me? Oh, man, I got a ton of Fuhr cards. Tony Hanratty. A lot of the Steel Curtain will be there. Jim Pack. I have him raising the cup. I have a card of him raising the cup. Whoa! You gotta be kidding me. Jack Ham, Mel Blount, and Rocky Bloyer. Holy shit. Wow. Bob Erie, Randy Gillen, Penguins. Joe Mullen, Kevin Stevens, Gordy Roberts, Darius Kasparaitis. Oh my God. What, Lemieux too busy? Rodman. What is? Oh wait, he already went. Wait, I just keep reading. You guys. It, I just read autographs, people, from the last 10 shows they had. And I'm like, who do I go see first? And it's like January, February, and Aubrey's got me looking. I just read the last 10 shows there. I was like, wow, Tim, you were right. This is amazing. And then get all pissed off because the Barr brothers aren't there. Hey, where are those kickers at? Hey, that was in January. Doug, we know Fuhr played for the Blues. Okay? We know he played for the Sabres, Toronto. Come on. Doug, what are you trying to start here, Doug? Doug, seriously? Did you just say sick? Doug's done. Doug, stop it, man. You're going to cause a race war. Stop it. Joey Mullen, one of the greatest American hockey players ever. Yes, in the 90s, they were acting like that. But they loved him in net because we won the first round of the playoffs. Okay, we have a special guest to talk about the Masters. Hold on here. You know I don't know what I'm doing. Time out. Oops. Hold on. Time out. Time in. I am putting a link in the chat. We have a special guest for our master's topic. The one and the only. Hold on. I can't paste this week, Ops. What's happening? Oh, wait. I got to go up here again. Sorry. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm only half a decade old plus two. Where the hell's the paste? Oh boy. The Masters might be over by the time I find this. Hold on. Hold on. We'll get there. We'll get there. Maybe not. Obs, where is the paste?
Control V.
What did I just hit?
Just do Control V.
I'm trying. I can't even. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up, Aubrey. I go often. John goes often. There's the link. We have a very special guest. Yes, Doug, that's exactly why. But everybody was cheering him when we won the first round of the playoffs when we beat the Bruins. But he couldn't golf here. And he only won, what, 4 or 5 cups with Edmonton? Tim's 20, 25
Double
minutes.
bogey for Christy.
Doug's still talking shit. Free parking. Who gave me a double bogey, Doug? Did you see the link? Hold on 1 second. Oh, God. I would never know how to put that link in a text, Obs. Would I?
Nope.
I don't know how to do it. Oh, shit. The link is in the chat. Please hit the chat for our Masters segment. Snowman. Yeah, I've had a lot of 8s, that's for sure. Thanks, Doug. Link is in the chat. What? Okay, guys. Here's a question for the chat. What will I get first? My flip-flops or my teeth?
Your teeth.
Number 1, my teeth. Number 2, flip-flops. Go. Okay. Hello? I don't know what's happening for our segment. I guess
I'm
it's
glad you got your envelope, Doug.
teeth. John said teeth?
Teeth.
Hey, look at Doug said teeth. My tooth. I had my tooth donor was just up again. I will get uh-oh, here we go. Did I do it right? Hello? Oh shit. Did
How
I
we
do
doing?
it right?
He's
Am I on?
here. Yeah.
Is he
I'm
here?
live.
Yeah.
I hit the right button?
How we doing?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Hello? Oh, I did it right. How are you?
How we doing? I'm great.
Good.
I'm chilling.
You're frozen.
You're
Unfree. Oh, there you are. Hey, you stop it, Aubrey. Every time he comes on, you act up. I saved the
I
Masters.
pay $120 a month for the internet here. It better work.
I paid. What do we pay, Obs? What do I pay a month for this? $30 for Riverside.fm. Here's
Oh, that's
my
good.
list to talk about. Masters, Colin, watch. I saw your video when you said it's
Okay.
Masters Week, bitches, with your
It is.
green Rolex.
It is. Yeah, I had to put that one on.
Here are my picks for the Masters pool. So this
Okay.
pool, you have to pick 7 golfers. Three from the
Okay.
top, 15, 4 from the
Okay.
field.
Okay.
You take your best 5 players and you use that score, and whoever wins wins. And the
Okay.
tiebreaker I have for the winner is 14 under. So my golfers are Scheffler, Thomas, Lowry, DeChambeau, Cam Smith, Spieth, and Rahm.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I would say out of that
Boom.
group, the only one that's not really playing up to form is Steve, but he's won there before. And the Masters is one of these tournaments where you could have not done anything in
Yep.
years, and then all of a sudden you show up and shit comes together. And so, yeah, I would say out of that group, also who has never won there is DeChambeau, and he's somebody that's obviously coming in his prime and has a great attitude and is probably ready if he's going to win the tournament. This is clearly a year where wouldn't surprise me at all if he won.
Aubrey, did you see Colin's video he made for the Masters?
No.
Did I make a video for the Masters?
You put your Rolex on, it was green, and you
Oh,
said,
oh.
Aubrey, then he said, Masters Week, bitches. And that was,
So there is actually blooming azaleas behind that. On the side of my house, there's a row of azaleas, which are famous to be blooming in Augusta. And I do agree. They bloom this week and then the blooms go away and it's just a
nice.
bush the rest of the year. But you literally have I mean, maybe it blooms for like 2 weeks or so, but it always happens this time of the year, right around Easter, and yeah. So decide to put the green Rolex on and in front of the azalea. So
I like
no,
that. I
no better
like
week,
that.
no better week.
No, no, I'm going to have one next year, by the way. We could
I
both put them up.
I honestly was gonna say something like that, like, hey, if a year goes by and you don't have a Rolex this time next year, you failed financially. Is how I would put it.
Aubrey, what the fuck? Where's the meme for that? What, you gonna let him talk to me like that on our show?
What if you don't want
Aubrey,
a
how we
Rolex?
doing tonight?
What if we
Don't
don't?
you dare change that subject, Colin. I'm wow.
I was waiting for
Alright.
this meme right here.
Rolex came out with new watches. We could talk about that as well.
No, Aubrey, show him the meme. Fucked up, Colin. Wow. Oh, I could say so
We'll
much.
never get her flip flop. Yeah, I don't know. There is a rumor in the grapevine that Sports Card Radio may have a live next week. So if we do, maybe we'll have to push the flip flops
No,
forward.
I've heard that before. If
Yeah.
if I had $100 bill for every time I heard that, I'd have Rolexes
You'd
up
have
my
about 4 of
arms.
them. You'd probably own Rolex, probably.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for
Yeah.
bringing
I
that up. If I don't
know.
have one on my arm in a year, then I failed financially.
I
Oh,
think that's true.
I could say so much right now, but I shan't. Oh God,
You
Colin.
you'd have one. You'd have one if I had sold the flip flops at the peak.
Well, probably, yeah. I could have been
Probably.
close. Like had like a minor league one or
I
something.
mean,
And what do you
hey,
think, Aubrey, about that statement?
That's what I think about that statement.
yeah,
You know,
it's a tough choice.
you know, I'm sitting here waiting for inventory, computer ready to get going. We took
I
a
would say we're
poll.
close.
I took a poll. What's gonna come first, the flip flops or my teeth? Everybody voted my teeth. Tim said flip
Geez.
flops.
Oh, well, then maybe I'll come through. Maybe I'll come through. Um, We're getting close because I'm finally launching the thing I've been working on for about 3 months. I think that's
All right.
tomorrow. Um,
Nice.
so once that gets up, then that frees up frees up one thing that I've been working on. So creates a lot more work, but at least the hard part's out of the way.
Fascinating. Thank you, Colin.
You're
Meanwhile,
welcome.
I, I'll just sit here and count my ones. Oh,
Why
yep, that's
not?
nine. That's nine. That's nine and quarters. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna get that Rolex any day now.
Any day.
You know what? Here, I did put this down though for number five. Now I don't know if I want this to happen, so I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna say it, but I'm gonna think if I really want this to happen. Okay. So I saw Flip Flop on the court side with his wife for the Gators Houston game, championship game, and his face was like this, and they won the championship. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see
So wait,
that?
Jeff Wilson was at
Courtside.
the okay.
Was
Okay.
courtside. He's a huge Gators
Nice.
fan, and his face was like
Nice.
this.
When they won?
Yeah. So this is what I said for number five, coming off number one and two. We will be wearing flip flops courtside when the Celtics and Lakers play in the finals with watches on, and we'll have big smiles because I'll have my Liberace teeth in. That's what I said for five. No, I don't think I want that
um
to happen.
I mean courtside Lakers Celtics in the finals? Boy,
It's just
I
a,
don't
it's
know
just a
if
statement. It's just a statement. It's just a
I
statement.
mean I think it'd be fantastic. I don't know if I'll have the financial wherewithal to buy the courtside. I mean, I could be in the building. I know that courtside in LA. I don't know what the prices are in Boston. My
We
guess is they
just
are
go along with
extremely
number
expensive.
five. We just
I mean,
go
I'm
along with
down.
the
I'm just
story.
realistic. I'm just realistic. I'm just being realistic.
I know that. I'm not. So just go along with the
Okay. I mean, if you're
story.
paying, I'm
No,
there. If you want to pay, I'll be there. If you want to pay, I'll be there.
I just said I got $9 in ones with quarters, and you're talking about me paying for courtside at the Lakers?
I mean, you
Well,
brought it
the
up. I figured if you brought
well,
it up, maybe you got the
here's the
money to pay
thing.
for it.
Well, I probably will have money to watch the Celtics. Your Lakers probably aren't going to make the finals ever again, so that
I
that
mean,
could
if
be
I
a
had $1
problem.
for every time I heard that. I mean, I think here's what I would tell you about the Lakers. I've been on the earth for about
Look at
40
Aubrey's face.
some odd years. I think the Lakers have been in the finals for almost half of my life. Just to give you an idea how many times they've been to the finals. So,
He's old.
wouldn't surprise me if they make it back since that's what's
Aubrey,
happening.
did you hear Aubrey's talking shit about everybody's age tonight, Colin?
I mean, I'm getting old. I feel it every day, but uh, it's okay. You know,
I'm
now that I have kids,
52.
I don't mind it as much.
I saw Magic and Bird when they came into the league. So yeah, I'm old.
I remember when I was a little boy watching Magic Johnson. So it's been a long time.
Yeah, you're young, Aubrey. So there. So there, you're young. How'd your channel do last Wednesday? I didn't get a chance to watch it because we were
Yeah,
here.
it was great, way better than I thought. I think across Twitter and YouTube, we had maybe 800 or 900 people watching at one time. So for a first time pushing live in the finance space, that was great. And we
Wow.
probably could go live today. I mean, the stock market did a U-turn today, uh, and
Yeah.
so yeah, things are exciting in
Everybody
that world.
got their 401ks back today, that's for sure.
Yeah, hopefully people didn't sell, at the bottom, and we're trying to maybe acquire stocks or whatever. So yeah, no, it's exciting what's going on. There's a lot of ups and downs. There's news and things happening, which so that's always exciting when you try to make money talking about the stock market when it's going
Yeah.
up and down. It's exciting for sure. But I can understand
Yeah.
the average person sees their stuff going down, and that's probably not. It's probably pretty painful.
Pencil and vintage is here. Grim was here
Nice.
last week, Colin, right? And he said to me and Obs, he was like, I love the new format of you two just throwing shit on the wall and see what sticks. It just went downhill last week. I
Well,
don't
that's
know
all
what
right.
we, I don't know what happened, but see, that's what happened. She started yawning and just
So sorry.
started texting and just didn't care. She could care
I
two
did,
shits. It
I did
was
not
like,
want to be here
Doug
last week.
says, or this week, Colin. Don't let her fool you.
What do you mean?
Um,
I'm here today, aren't I?
yeah, but you don't want to be. Doug said he made 10,000 today, Colin.
I mean,
Dang.
it's nice to. It was a day to make some money. If certainly if you bought over the past couple of days, you probably got most of it back today. Somebody.
Yeah, because somebody blinked. Somebody in office blinked.
Well, that's probably. I think at some point you kind of had to do that, and that's what he did.
He sure did. He backed down like a bitch. Anywho, we won't talk about that right now. That'll cause a catastrophe on here. But who are you looking at in the Masters this week, Colin?
Well, I mean, I'm a Tiger Woods guy. Obviously, he's not playing, and so
Yeah.
very devastated about that. So it kind
Yep.
of lightens the intensity for me. I really like
Without a doubt.
DeChambeau and his attitude and just how he plays and his entertainment factor. For me, DeChambeau is super exciting to watch, and I respect Scheffler's game a lot. He's not very exciting. He doesn't show a lot of
No.
emotion. He's not a great interview, but I respect his game. Uh, Walking Neiman as like a complete wild card as a kid that hasn't won there. Interesting. The problem is you got the Live Tour and you got the PGA Tour, and so you never, unless you are like a
You
total
never
golf
know.
nerd,
Yeah.
you don't really know what's going on that
No.
tour right now. Brooks
No.
Koepka is another guy I really like watching. Play golf, and so I like DeChambeau and Pepka in particular, and just in terms of the guys. Like if I were to pick a winner, it would maybe be out of one of those two guys. They've never won before. It'd be really cool if like a Phil Mickelson, who's proven that he can play golf still at a relatively high level, could
No.
come and win or
That'll throw a
contend.
whole wrench. That'll throw a wrench like it did last year in my pool. He killed my pool last year.
He killed
Killed
your
me.
book. That's the thing with the Masters is these old
Killed
dudes
me.
that can just, because I would say half the field's not going to win, and
No.
so it's the weakest field because you have a lot of past champions that come in. There's some
A
amateurs that get invited. It's
lot
definitely
of
the
has
weakest field.
beens. A lot of
Yeah,
has
there's a lot of
beens.
has-beens. And then it's just one of those places where a guy that hasn't been playing well can all of a sudden wake up and have a great week. So I don't know. I just like turning it on. I'll be sitting in front of the computer. I got a lot of work to do, so it'll just have the golf on and just sit. I'm here with my sons. We're just gonna sit here all weekend and
Good.
and hang out and watch the golf. Usually my brother's here, but
How's he
he's
doing?
I don't know where he's at right now. I know he might be in California, but he's not living here anymore.
Is he in the country? Is
He's
Ryan? Is he in the
I don't
country?
think he has I don't think he has a passport, but on his budget, he should go to like
That's not what I'm asking.
Argentina or South America or one of these places. His
Oh,
daughters would
Costa
go a little
Rica.
further. Yeah,
Costa
shit.
Rica. That's where
Um,
everybody goes.
yeah, yeah. Any of those places, I think he probably could have a lot of fun. But no, he's in the U.S. still. I know. He's not living
He's
in
in the
California anymore.
U.S. still. I know. Yeah, I know
He's
where he
still in the
moved.
U.S. Um, so, but I think he's in California this week. Um,
Oh, well,
you know.
he's only your brother. I thought I'd ask, his sibling. That's all.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I don't keep. I don't. Actually, you can
in
look at my
touch with
phone and
him.
see. I can see where his car is at all times, but I don't keep. You know, super close tabs.
So I said, Aubrey, we're gonna have a guest tonight, right? And she said, yeah, you guys can talk and I can watch.
I wish I had. I mean, look, I wish I knew what was going on in the sports card community. I don't know a whole lot. I know that Paul Steen's card sold. I don't know if it sold for a lot or a little. It was interesting that it went
One
to Dick's
point
Sporting
three.
Goods.
One
Yeah, it
point three.
seems to me if Dick's Sporting Goods was the bidder there, the 1.3 million is not. I mean, if you have a corporate, 1.3 million dollars to Dick's Sporting Goods is probably not very much money.
No, they're
Um,
switching. They're switching. They're doing cards now. They're switching everything to cards. They said they're gonna
that would
switch
be a
their whole
nightmare.
inventory.
That would be a nightmare, particularly if you're like a Jeff Wilson who's just invested $3 million into a trading card store. If Dick's Sporting Goods and GameStop and these companies have gone into it, Aubrey, I think it's just us now. We can talk about like video games or something. I think you're. What's going on in the video
Where
game
did
world?
she go? There's a couple good games out there though. You I've been playing a lot of Repo. That's the big
Repo.
popular. Yeah, it's a big popular one right now.
What
Where
happens in Repo? What is
so you're playing as these little robots, and you have to like earn money to pay the tax man. And yeah, but there's like a lot of like horror into it. It's a lot of fun.
interesting?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Nothing's changed, Colin. I went to
Yeah.
put Rhonda's chat up and I disappeared.
You hung up.
You're still figuring out. I mean, you're still the fact that you're still pumping them out. That's good.
I'm doing my
And
best. That's all.
you know, yeah, it
I think it's funny.
I was
What are
like,
you gonna
where'd
do?
she go? She was in the middle of talking.
I didn't know where I was. Um, no, like, yeah, Dix wants to turn it over. And the one show we had, Colin, I wanted to ask your opinion. Everybody gave their opinion about this, okay? Um, Flip Flop had a show on YouTube where he was trading his trade night, and he
okay.
was trading with children, okay? And
Okay.
this one kid was about maybe 10, 11, and you could tell he was a little slow. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. All right.
And I think he was just happy to be there, and you could tell he didn't have a lot of money. That's all. You could just, you know what I'm saying. If he didn't rip this kid off, it was disgusting.
Really?
And made him pay him $20 on top of the fucking ripoff.
So wait. So Jeff Wilson is having a stream, and he's doing like a trade thing where maybe you come
A
on, you have
trade
a
night.
card.
Yep,
So a
all
trade night.
kids.
So it's like a kid's trade night on his stream, and a kid comes
It's
on and might not have a lot of money, might be slightly disadvantaged, and
yes.
then he trades the card with Jeff. He's trading with Jeff, or Jeff buying stuff just outright.
Well, like say you and I are trading. I got a mantle rookie, and I'll say and throw $1,000 on it. Something like that. But
Okay.
not like that. But and
Okay.
here's the best part. He's asking the chat and people that work for him to look up all the comps
Okay.
on his own thing, and all the comps were high except one, and that's the one he told the kid it was worth. And then he
Ah,
told them plus $20. That mother. Oh, I was
plus
so
20.
effing
So he
mad.
got some cash out of him too. what did Jeff offered him? Jeff offered him another card, so the kid wanted another card. Jeff had a card, and the kid had a card, and they traded, and Jeff got 20 on top.
I'll put it to you this way. This kid's card was up here.
Okay.
The cards he got were here. He
But was he
just didn't
happy?
understand.
He just didn't
He looked
understand.
no, no, he didn't, and I thought it was a shame.
Did people react to this, or was this kind of under the radar?
He deleted a lot of comments.
Jeff did.
People
Well, I
were
can
saying
imagine
I was
his comment
blocked.
section is probably not always G rated.
No, and oh my God, hold on. I'm afraid to put the message up. I don't if I disappear. But Pencil said I saw Jeff and his family in San Antonio. They got on the jumbotron during the Florida Auburn game. What a shame for the crowd.
Well, I don't know. It depends.
Ooh, who's clapping? Who? You think the
I
crowd
mean,
went wild?
I don't know. Maybe Jeff is popular in the Florida Gator community.
Not in San Antonio. I could see if it was
Maybe not in
Duncan.
San Antonio. Yeah,
Duncan or
yeah.
Robinson. Oh, look, it's a
I
jerk
mean,
off who steals from kids.
they pulled it off, and that's exciting. When your team pulls it off, it's always exciting.
Especially when you wear that jacket he wears. So
He had a jacket on.
he's been wearing a jacket on his channel. You know, like The Godfather, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Okay.
I gotta keep tabs on people. So he was talking about he goes on Jim Rome now. And I don't know what this thing is where you pay a lot of money for a package of cards. It's something like yours, Obs, but it's not called that, okay? So he's like, you guess what I pulled? A Mickey Mantle rookie. Really?
So
You
whoa,
get
whoa,
one
whoa, whoa, whoa,
card.
whoa. So Jeff Wilson goes on Jim Rome.
Yeah. I couldn't
Okay,
believe it.
and he has a mystery pack or something, or one of these repacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
It's a lot of
his
money.
repack or somebody else's repack.
Somebody else's he buys from.
Okay,
He
so
goes on Rome and he's like,
okay,
oh my God, Mickey Mantle rookie.
okay. Why? What's the context of him being on Jim Rome? Is it
Kissing his
there?
ass, kissing his ass, and trying to get more cards and more clout, and trying to
Oh,
act
okay,
like he's the sports guy, which he is
okay,
not.
okay.
And
So
that's
Jim Rome has
why,
like a segment on trading cards or something.
no, he just kind of talked to somebody and got in there. I could get
Oh,
the
I see.
scoop.
Oh, okay.
But my friend, never mind, I won't say it on air, but yeah, I could get the scoop. But what I'm saying is, when I heard Jim Rome, I almost fainted. I'm like, Rome? Does he really know who this guy is? You know what I mean? I've met Rome, and he's a great guy. And I can't believe that he has this guy on. I'm like stunned because his persona on air is nothing like he is off air. Do you know what I mean?
Jim Rome.
Yes, he's
So
a
is
good man.
he? I
Great
can
guy.
imagine. Yeah, yeah. I don't
Great
obviously.
guy.
I don't know him personally, but I respect his career and how long he's had longevity across many media. And so he's on TV, he's radio. Obviously, I think he probably does podcasts and all that stuff now. So
He used to
um,
have tour stops a lot.
that's right.
I
Yeah, he
went
had his tour. That's right.
when I worked. Hey, Fall Ball. When I when I lived in Phoenix, he had a tour stop there, and my friend who I went to high school with, he had his own radio show. And he saw my mother and I and my friend, and he's like, "Come on back, meet Jim Rome, get something to eat." So we went back there, and they were like, "You know so and so?" I was like, "We went to school together." And I
Wow.
guess he was big deal there. I was like,
Okay.
I was
Nice.
like, nice, man. And he was a great guy. He was asking me about Buffalo and the tourist stop and everything, and he was just a good
It's cool.
dude.
Cool.
And
Yeah.
I just, I don't know. He's got the wool pulled over a lot of eyes. That's all. And if
Well,
I
maybe
ever
there's a
see him,
financial, maybe there's some kind of financial arrangement there. Maybe, like Jeff Wilson's more than welcome to come on Sports Card Radio for a couple of bucks. Yeah, we'd be glad to have him on for if it meant a new Rolex or something. So
I could give him $9 and some quarters.
$9. Take a little more than that for me to want to do it, but for there's a price for there's a price for everything.
Well, I could have did it for 6,000, but I don't have that 6,000
Six
anymore.
thousand.
So,
Now we're getting closer to now we're getting closer to the number probably.
well, that's what I lost. Remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right. So yeah, we can get you
Yeah.
back to even
Look
maybe.
at Aubrey. Look at Aubrey. Aubrey, say something. Jump in, man. Yeah, jump in.
I told you I'd sit here and watch.
Great co-hostess. Great caller, man. What a great caller, man.
I'm here.
So hey, sometimes the best, know how to step aside and let the action unfold.
Yeah,
You'll
exactly.
see that quite a bit at the Masters this week. The really good announcers just kind of like say a little. You actually are not trying to say as much.
Like
You're trying to
Nance.
just let the action. Yeah, Nance is really good. Lundqvist, I think, retired. He was fantastic. They've had others over the years. Um,
Who's
Ken
the oldest?
Venturi was really good.
Him. Him. I liked him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Venturi, I think, passed away a number of years ago. He was great. He was out here in Northern California. Was a legend out here in Northern California. Uh, so yeah, I think they have Immelman doing a lot of the coverage now. I actually like him quite a bit. I think he's good. I mean, just in general, the whole broadcast and the whole thing is really well put together. So it's just a
Well, I
great,
hope so.
and
It's the
you know,
Masters.
yeah, I mean, they spare no expense. Obviously, there's,
Oh,
there's, I'm sure they make money on it, but probably more
oh
through
my
the TV than
God.
anything else. Because the tickets are actually affordable if you can get them, and the food is
Without a
affordable.
doubt.
So they don't really run the event there for a profit, but I'm sure they make a ton of money off the TV. The
Oh,
TV
without a
probably
doubt.
is
The
really big.
deal, TV deal on CBS. Um, Let me tell you something. They made all the money. They don't need to charge anything when Tiger was at his peak. They made all the money they
It
needed.
was
There was
yeah.
nothing like that ever. Aubrey, do you watch golf? Do you play
No.
golf?
I do play golf. I just have no interest to watch it.
Okay.
It's slow.
But there was nothing like Tiger when he sunk that chip shot. Oh my God! And he did that. We would watch it together before my friends moved to Vegas. Oh, and have a ball. What a time! What a time for
It's
sports.
it's a great
God, I
week.
love.
I don't watch a lot of golf anymore.
It's
But
not
I
the same.
do,
Not the
you know.
same.
Yeah, yeah. I clear the schedule for this. If Tiger, since Tiger doesn't, I mean, he's not going to play the rest of the year. But when he plays, I try to watch. But I don't watch. I don't watch a whole lot of golf these
No, I
days.
won't watch it
But
if he's not
I've
in.
watched a lot. Yeah.
I
I mean,
watch
I've
the
probably sat on my
Masters.
couch. Yeah. I've probably spent a good 3 months of my life sitting on the couch watching Tiger Woods play golf. So I've,
Oh, without a
you know,
doubt.
definitely
Everybody
put in
has.
the time. Yeah, yeah. Highly entertaining when
Um,
he was doing his thing.
oh, nothing like it. What a time to be alive. That's how I look at it. Because I
Hmm.
don't understand how people don't love sports. What do you get into then? Like, what do you root for? What do are you
Yeah.
like, ooh, there's a sale at Macy's? Fuck yeah. Like, what do you know what I mean? Like, what gets you going? I don't think there's anything like sports.
I agree. I agree.
Oh, here it is. Brendan wants to know, is that from Rockin' You All Night?
No.
No? Oh, that's
Yeah.
not his name,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Do
If
you
the
see
market
it?
took a shit today, I wouldn't be here.
Oh, thanks, Colin. Thanks a lot, man.
No, I'm playing. I'm playing. No, it's a great
Jeez.
time to launch a stock picking service. I was like, oh man,
Yeah,
that's a
you're right
tough
about
market
that.
to tough market to launch into. And then it spun around today, and I was like, oh, I'll probably be doing it's probably all right now.
Wow. It sure did. Everybody got their 401k back. It was nice. Now
Yeah, it's good.
I can't get the messages off the screen now.
They're off the screen.
Not mine. It's like literally across the bottom of Colin's face. Like,
I don't have anything.
I'm
doesn't
clear on
matter.
my end.
No, I'm gonna hit something and end up probably another YouTube live channel. Who knows what's gonna happen here? Anything.
She's not wrong.
But I can't catch a break here tonight. I
I've been
cannot catch a
quiet.
break here.
You want me to talk more? I'll talk shit.
Talk shit. Get some memes going.
I was. Now I'm memed out.
So, I wanted to show a couple things. I'm glad that's why I wanted Colin to come on tonight for our thing. A Mount Castle auto out of 25.
Oh yeah.
Who's that?
Ryan Mountcastle from the Orioles, rookie
Oh,
out of
okay, yeah,
25.
okay, nice.
Tony Gonzalez, E-Tops. Um, the card has an issue size of 638, and this is how it came. And it came with a seal, but it broke because this idiot pasted this card to it. So let me take it out, actually, and I gotta stay
Oh,
out
it's
the way.
E-Tops. Yeah,
Okay. Beautiful
nice.
card. And this one I liked because he's in a Chargers uniform with the seal still. Breeze. And they're
Ooh,
both
Nice.
refractors.
nice.
So that's for us, Colin. And
Wow.
I got some old ones for us and everything. So I've been busy, if you know what I mean.
Very good. Very good. Yeah. Things have
Uh,
been selling. I've been
Oh,
selling some Kobe's and Jordans and stuff. I feel like this time of year, it kind of lulls, end of football season and maybe even over the summer, basketball lulls a little bit. You don't get as many sales. And then when you get close to like NBA playoffs and March Madness and stuff like that,
yep.
obviously, you just have a pickup because Kobe's and Jordans, I've got quite a few listed, but I mean, I probably have them like fully priced, and not
Let
trying
me
to be
take
like the
care of
lowest
it.
price. Yeah, but
I'll
they've been
take care of
selling.
it.
Sold PSA 10 Jordan, sold a PSA 9 Kobe, for good profit for probably on some of these making 25-30 bucks. On it's like a $4 Kobe that gets a 10 or whatever. And so you're making pretty good money there. And some of the base cards that I've had, they've been selling. So just in general, the sales have been okay for trading. I don't know about like the entire market right now, but for what I have listed, it's still selling. Baseball is moving. Those random prospect. I have some like Bowman cards, and some of that stuff is selling. And my assumption is the player is doing something either in the minor leagues or the major leagues. So it's a good. This is a good time of year. Obviously, football is not going on, and so maybe if I were to buy inventory right now, football probably is where I would focus in terms of buying because by the time you get it in, and if you want to grade it or whatever,
Yep.
football season's 4 months
You're
away or
right
whatever it
about
is.
that.
And I think it'll be a fun. Every NFL season is fun, but you've got you probably have a lot of teams feeling like they have a shot to play well this year, and that's always good for card prices probably. And then you have like there was the kid in Washington, Jaden Daniels. He had quite a season, and it'll be interesting to see if he can follow that up.
Oh, his
CJ
cards are
Stroud is interesting.
fucking through the roof. His
Yeah,
cards are
I'm
through the
sure.
roof.
But then you have what the kid Deion Sanders kid is coming in, I think,
Shador.
and so
Shador.
yeah, and I'm sure there'll be 4 or 5 other guys too. And so,
The kid from Ole Miss, Jackson Dart.
Hmm.
He looks like Justin Herbert. He's got the looks, the
Ole
hair.
Miss. Okay. Does he have the arm? Because what's his name? I remember Herbert at Oregon, and I was like, wow, this guy can
He's
throw. Um, I
he's
remember
got what
seeing
they
him.
want. He's got that Hollywood
Okay.
look. What do you think,
I'll have to
Obbs?
see.
Yeah, he does. I think I agree with you on
Okay.
that.
And
That,
and he's got that look. That's all. He's
that
got the
helps.
look.
That helps. That
So
helps, I think.
I got this for $2. 2003, 2004 Marcus Camby Topps
Oh,
Chrome Refractor.
okay.
I got
Nice.
this for I think $2. John Paxson 93 um, Topps Finest Refractor.
Nice.
I got two John Randall rookies. Oh, I know he's done. So I got these this week, and these were $1 for two,
Nobody.
so not bad.
Nice.
And then I got the Herbert Metcalf for $1 each,
Nice. Nice.
and my Curtis Samuel auto was cheap.
Wow.
Everything is so cheap. So I was just looking at bills like this. Like Greg Rousseau just signed an extension. Dirt cheap,
Okay.
dirt cheap, and Bills will be trading James Cook draft day. Done.
Okay.
He is getting shipped out. They want no
When is
part
the
of him.
draft? When is
April
the draft?
20,
Oh, so it's soon.
April
20.
25th and 6th, something
Yeah,
like
I
Wow.
think
that.
that's not. Yeah.
After
Wow.
Easter. After Easter.
Okay.
After
Cool. Wow.
after 420.
Okay.
Your brother will like that day.
Probably. Yeah.
And it's Easter and he can eat. Hold on, take over 1 second, Obs. I want to grab a couple cards, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
You need a towel? Okay, there's towels in there, bud.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the NFL draft coming up. That's exciting.
Yep.
And I guess that kicks off kind of the start of the football. I don't know if I'd be in there actively buying some of these, younger quarterbacks. I know there's some guys I watch on YouTube where they're talking about buying these guys early and then flipping them. For me, that's too risky of a strategy because you just
Yeah.
never know. It seems to go one way or another in the NFL. They either come in and they're incredible, like CJ Stroud, Jaden Daniels, Joe Burrow, that type of skill level, or they suck. Like, gosh, there was the kid on the Patriots, the kid on the Jets, kid on the Broncos. I mean, on and on and on. It
Yeah. Like
You
Zach
forget the
Wilson.
kid's name, you know. So it's a binary thing in the NFL, which I think is, I guess
I
that's exciting,
yeah. I
but
think the
for
hype
me, it's too
for
risky.
the draft is too risky.
Too risky, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's always
Yeah,
exciting to
Wait
watch.
until they play in the level.
That's true. I remember talking to this guy at a card show, and he was like, "Dude, just wait till they get on the hype, because you could have played Brock Purdy got hot or whatever.
Yeah.
You could have rode Brock Purdy that whole year. You didn't have to invest in Brock Purdy before he took off.
Right.
You could have just waited. Jaden Daniels probably the same way. You could have rode Jaden Daniel hype the whole year. Now it helps if you get in there early, obviously, but you don't necessarily have to do that. You can just wait until they actually perform.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, these were all very, very cheap. Joe Flacco's Topps Chrome Rookie Refractor was $3.
Oh yeah, I have one of those. Yeah.
So I got this
Nice.
for our collection. You know,
Okay. I like it.
The John Randall you had,
There's another one.
Michael Strahan of the same thing.
Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
This
Let's
is
wipe those things down and send them in.
Yep. Steve McNair,
Oh
Captain
wow,
America.
that's cool.
I got some different ones, you know. The Larry Johnson one,
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, he
refractor
was really
numbered
good. Yeah.
auto. Marshall Falk auto numbered to
Wow.
25.
How much did that cost?
$25.
That's not bad.
Keenan McCardle, the 50. It's a
Yeah.
gold. This was $5. Nobody wanted it. I got all these through auctions. Will Levis, I got two of his for $10. Nobody wanted them, so I thought
I
if he
think,
makes a move,
Isn't he good?
yeah, but they're like struggling. Like he's on the
Hmm.
Titans, so
yeah,
Yeah.
like so
he's
I
not
thought
on the
if he
right
does
team.
good, he
I
does
think he's got
good.
a chance.
And this Marshall Falk refractor was $2. So
Yeah,
I've been
those are nice.
looking at auctions and deals and talking to
Okay.
people, and
Wow.
I got two 1988 Topps football sets coming in 89, 90,
Wow.
91, just so we could
Okay.
maybe get some old, I don't know what their things are or whatever. Aubrey, tell them about when I revealed the PSA grading.
What do you want me to tell? Like about
I went to the dark side.
oh yeah, she went to the dark side. She thought her grades were bad, but they weren't that bad.
Now, I was pissed because they fucked us, Ryan. Or
You
Colin.
can't
Well,
See, I can't
you
even think of your
can't
name.
expect everything to be a 10.
I thought
it's
because the comps were like two population, they give us a 10 because the card was a 10.
No.
they yeah,
Comps
they're running a tight
matters.
ship over there.
It fucking tight shit my ass.
This is why I
That's
don't grade
bullshit.
cards.
That was bullshit. I'm sorry. I went over those cards 40 times. Different light, sunlight, daylight, this
Well,
light, that light, everywhere, light, light.
a kid in the Orange County of California probably spent 28 seconds looking at it, and then they slapped a grade on it. So,
Can you
you know,
can you find out who did your cards, like their name?
I don't think they. I think
I
they're
don't.
smart enough not to reveal that. Although I think there's certain they're like type one photos or something like that are review. There's like two guys that know that shit, and so it's like
Really?
certain cards. Yeah, certain cards you probably could if you knew like kind of the employees there. I would assume the very highest end cards are probably being looked at by the most senior and most
Yeah.
experienced people there because it's whatever it's like $5,000 to grade some of these cards, and so yeah, they're not going to put that in front of the 28-year-old kid that is just started or whatever. But yeah, the rest of these cards just get it's like a machine or a factory line, assembly line in there.
So, I cracked this out.
No, you
We're gonna
didn't.
resend it back in. Yeah, I
You
did.
cracked it and reset. So what's the
We're gonna
economics on
resend
that?
it.
So it was $18 or whatever to send it in. You crack it, have to spend another 18. So
Hold
now
on.
you're
Hold
into
that. Time
grading for
out.
like
Time
30.
out. Time
Yeah.
out. Time
Uh,
out.
What if you
yeah.
get a
This
worse grade?
this card
Yeah.
was this card was $140.
Okay, the card
The,
itself is 140.
yes, the pot
Okay.
count is 7. Six
On a
tens,
10.
one
Oh,
eight.
total.
Six
And that
tens,
came back
one
in 8.
eight.
And that came back
This
in
is
8.
the 8. It's a 10. It's going
So if it
back
comes
in.
back at 10, how much is it worth?
About 3.
I mean, yeah, you're risking 20 to make 200 before fees. I mean,
No, I'll tell you
you
what
could
it
have made
is.
you could have made that in Apple stock in like a half an hour today.
Well, then why didn't you call me and say that?
I mean, I've been telling people to buy
You haven't told me
stock.
shit. You haven't told me shit.
You got to tune in. You got to tune in. I got a newsletter. I mean, people have been lighting me up because I've been kind of like,
I
uh,
have to
you know,
tune in.
yeah.
I have
I
to
have a
tune
service.
in.
I have a service dropping tomorrow. I think our price is like $900 for a whole year. So I might be able to give you like a discount.
What the fuck are you talking about? Number one,
It's
I have to sign in. I just told you I got $9 in quarters. What the fuck is wrong
well,
with you?
this is
Are
how
you
you change.
listening?
This is how you change it. This is how you
By
change it. You
what?
get
Putting your fucking channel on layaway?
no, no. You just started investing. I started investing when I had $9. Yeah, I might have even had less than that. And ever since then, just
My
that
pride.
discipline turns things around.
This is my pride talking. This is my fucking pride. That's all
I
it
mean,
is. I
I
did
think
it.
that is all
I'm
it is.
pissed.
Because if it
Yeah, it
comes back
is.
a 9, now you've just sunk 40 into grading, and you're not going to make any money.
Fuck, dude. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Oh, John,
So
by the way, this cracked in a half a second. He wanted to know how tough they were. Came right out. Right out.
I
And
think
I
they
had no
want to
idea.
do. They want you to do that because every card that comes through the door there, they get 18
Well,
bucks or 20 bucks or
this
whatever it
is.
is.
I'm going to set up a hypothetical situation, Aubrey. You tell me if I'm right or wrong, okay? Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Maybe if. Where'd he go now?
He's right there.
No, sorry, my headphones like
He's here?
no,
Yeah.
I'm here.
He's here.
I'm still going. I think.
Yeah, I see you.
Hello? He's there? Now I see him. And his hair's totally different on my computer now.
What?
That's
I need a
crazy.
haircut really bad.
No, don't, dude. It looks good like that.
Really?
Don't
So,
cut your
it
hair.
is.
Yeah. Don't
It
cut your
is.
hair.
It
Don't
is.
do
This
it.
is. Last
I
time
know the
I was
cut.
in Vegas in January.
No, I know the cut you're gonna get. Don't get your hair cut. It looks good long. Don't
I
get
mean, I
it
just
cut,
have
dude.
to. The problem is like, when you're like, hey, buy my stock picks for $1,000, and your hair looks like
You just got
ripped
up.
the
You just got
420
up.
bong or whatever. You're like, I don't know about this guy. I mean, now the people that have known me
Yeah.
for years, they're like, whatever, nobody cares. I've been
You
getting,
just got
in my
up.
comments, yeah, in my comments, people have been, what's going higher, Colin's hair or the stock prices? So I gotta.
No, it
I
looks
hear
good
all.
long.
And even before today, I
Aubrey.
had a fat beard. I had not shaved. I had not
No,
hair. I
not the
was a mess.
beard. I'm trying. No, not the beard. Hair. The hair. You got. Yeah, I like the hair long, but not
The
the
hair's
beard.
still there.
You're not a
I
beard.
just feel
You're
grateful.
not
I
a
still have it.
beard. You're not a beard guy.
Yeah, it kind of comes in it, but it doesn't get. It doesn't get
Ryan.
extended away
Ryan's
from
like
face.
the scruff guy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? That's his
yeah,
thing. So Aubrey,
sure.
let me say a hypothetical situation to you. It's just hypothetical, okay?
Okay.
You and your friend run a hype or in a hypothetical business and you never hear from that person and they're investing like crazy and whoo, they're making money like a motherfucker. They're putting watches up, Masters Week bitches, and look at my hair's as tall as my money and from the floor
I've
to
got,
here.
got $3,000 backpacks, and this is a nice one
You
too.
just pissed her
So,
off now.
hold on, I got another one. There's like $15,000 in luggage just sitting on the table here. Jeff Wilson's not the only one in this hobby with a little, with some cash.
That's the fucking
Although
point, Aubrey. I'm
mine's
not
tied
done
up.
with the
Mine's tied up
hypothetical.
in.
Colin,
Mine's tied
don't
up in
say
hard
another
assets.
word. Don't say another fucking word, Colin. I'm telling you for your own good. So, Aubrey, and he's laying in money naked and popping champagne and running around azaleas
I
and
wish.
doing all
I
kind of
wish.
weird shit and
I really wish I was.
humping luggage and whatever he does weird. So, here's my point. I'm sitting here
Yep.
and still waiting for fucking flip flops since June. Been 10 months. Still waiting for inventory, computer, scanner, AI software, and I'm broke as fuck. And he's telling me if I don't have a Rolex by next year this time, I'm a financial
I
failure.
really, yeah.
How
I'm
about
really
that?
surprised
How
by that.
about that? How about that hypothetical, Aubrey? What do you think about that, friend?
No comment.
Oh, well, you're smart. You're a smart woman, Aubrey. What do you think about that hypothetical, Aubrey? Let's ask the chat.
Do better.
Collins, you're here. She said do better.
I will.
Why are you letting her struggle? Why are you letting her struggle?
I will. Yeah, I'll do everything I can to reverse.
Watch me live in a box? Watch me live in
Definitely
a...
don't want that. Definitely don't want that.
You want to watch me live in luggage? I mean, is that what you're aiming for? I mean,
I mean,
Jesus,
haven't-
man.
I literally have not made any money in like 7 months, so it's been a long.
You just pulled out
been about-
$15,000
See,
in
that's-
luggage.
that's-
You had
yeah.
a fucking Rolex on, so cut your bullshit.
That is, it's like the
Don't,
car
don't,
dealer
don't. You're making
that
your...
hasn't sold
This
a
is
car
what
in a
you're
while.
doing. You got a shovel, right? Deeper and deeper. You can't even see. You can't see the ground now because you're digging that hole deeper. Look at it, Aubrey. You can't. So just stop with your head. Colin,
All right.
come on,
All right.
man. Just Aubrey kind of gave you a heads up. I'm flabbergasted. This is all too much freak show. That's what Vintage said. Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you, Colin. How's Petty?
I haven't talked to him. I haven't talked to him. I haven't. I don't know if he's on social media. So if he is, I'll try to follow him. But I don't know if he's on. I'm not on Instagram that much. I'm not on Twitter, at least on the sports card side, that much. But there is a rumor that Sports Card Radio could be potentially going live with some exciting stuff. Might happen next week. So if he's watching, we would love to have him call in. He's always a great guest to call in. He's a great guy. I know.
What
Ryan,
night
I
you
think,
going
is
live?
another person. Not exactly sure yet, but there.
I know it's
is-
not going to be a Wednesday at 8. I know that.
Wednesday at 8. Yeah. I'm not exactly.
I know that
sure.
for a fact.
What day? I think we would go live Thursdays or Fridays.
Yep.
Thursdays.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yes.
So maybe Thursday.
Aubrey. Thursday.
Yeah, maybe Thursday. I'm not exactly sure. There's
Well,
there's a reason why we would go live, so we might not have full control over the schedule and the time.
I know it's not going to be Wednesday at 8, though. That I know.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so,
I don't know.
anywho, we talked to Petty when the fires were going on, and he messaged us and said he evacuated.
Yeah.
But then he told somebody he was fine. He didn't lose his home because he would have lost all his cards, everything.
It's a sad situation. I know people that lost their house. I know people that lost the whole neighborhood and their house.
That was something.
Kind of
I've
there.
never seen that before. Never seen that before.
That was a beautiful area of California, and
One of the most expensive areas of California.
yeah, I've vacationed there and had friends there, spent a lot of time there, and so to see that happen was devastating, devastating. So, yeah.
I mean, you had Steve Gutenberg from Police Academy helping people. He was like the only person out there.
Yeah, it's you know, it's a
It was a
sad
shame.
situation.
It was terrible. And where
It's a
was
sad
the
situation.
water? What was Newsom doing or thinking? My
mean-
God.
I think you could place some blame on Newsom, but it's likely years, if not decades, of mismanagement. Some complacency too out here in California. Especially in
Without
that
a
area,
doubt.
you would not expect that to happen.
No.
As it was going on, I was like, "Is this real? Like, is Malibu really burning down?"
Well,
Yeah, it's just a tragedy. And
well, this is what I say. I was sad because you can't get your family photos back. Your life, that's fine. But your family pictures, I couldn't imagine, like, all my family pictures just gone. Never see them again. Can't get them back.
and just your way
That
of
was
life, you know,
terrible.
your kid's school is gone. You know,
Mhm.
so it's like,
Everything
and a
you've
lot of these
known.
kids missed a year with COVID or 2 years with COVID, and so now they're just about to they're going to miss another school year, and
Do you know
so
how happy those kids are that they haven't
I
gone to
mean,
school
yeah,
3 out of the
yeah,
last 5 years? I know I'd
sure,
be
I get it,
ecstatic.
but
I'd be
it's
happy.
just you know, it's just a sad thing. I feel for the people there, and
Oh,
everybody
I
says, oh,
really.
it's a rich part of like I would guarantee you most of the people that had their house burned down, they cannot afford to rebuild it. They like you had, yeah, your house was worth a lot, but that's not the same as having that money in the bank.
No, you're
And
not
then
going
if
to
you
get
lose all
that
the shit in the
insurance
house
money
too,
either. No.
yeah. So it's like, yeah, there are some people there that have a second house or go rebuild, but most of the people I knew there, you know, they had $1 million house, but that was everything that they had. That was everything that they
Yeah,
had.
we had we had like a horrible ice storm here, but it was a hailstorm. The hail was like this, right? Dented every car, every roof, every window, right?
Yeah.
Everybody got checks and nobody fixed anything. Every car had dents in it. Not one person fixed anything, and
Yeah.
that's Niagara Falls. Everybody was like, thank you. Got what they needed fixed, like that hasn't been fixed in 20 years, and everybody had a dented car. I know I did.
I would just say, especially as it relates to trading cards, it's like if you have really expensive trading cards, get like the best not one of these like ones you get at Walmart. Go get
No,
like
like
the
a good,
really thick
heavy,
ass
yeah,
ones that you can
heavy.
barely move. Get that and put your shit in it, and you know it's not going to protect you against everything, but in a lot of situations, it will save your valuables, and at the very least, if your house burns down, you might be able to come back and maybe you got 50,000, $100,000 worth of stuff in that safe. And then obviously you can put photos or other
That's
stuff in there.
something. Yeah, that's
It's
something.
something, and just get the best one. I bought one a while back. They're not that expensive. And you know, they come and install it and they put it in wherever you want. And you know, there's different fireproof ratings. I would just get the biggest one. You know, get the ones with the thickest walls and the most protection. Especially if you got like, you know, people post these cards that they have on Instagram and stuff, and I'm like, man, some of these people have $50,000, $100,000 in trading cards, and I just would, and probably most people watching this have taken care of this already. But if you haven't, like, here's your time to do it, because one of these safes probably cost, you know, 2 grand or 3 grand or something like that. And if you have 50 to $100,000 worth of stuff, that 2 or 3 thousand bucks that you spend there is, in my opinion, is well spent. Because it just, if anything happens, um, you know, and we've seen it can happen just about anywhere. You had the fires in Honolulu, you had the fires in LA.
Mhm.
Obviously, like hurricane and water and all this other stuff's different type of damage, but um, you know, you might be able to put them in waterproof tubs in the safe or whatever,
Yeah.
if that's a risk. So, you know,
What is happening to CJ?
I got no audio.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't hear her at all.
Where'd you get the red headphones? Those look like
There's some
those.
beats. She's got
She
some
can hear me.
beats.
Some beats. We'll have to send her some
No, she
some
does
Dr.
have.
Dre
Those are
beats.
some
Oh,
beats right
oh,
there.
those are beats. Oh wow.
Some old school beats.
Oh, those are the old ones. Damn.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, we can
We
hear
can
her
hear
now.
We can hear
I
you.
can hear both of you assholes. These are beats.
Hey,
I
nothing
traded
wrong
a
with some
gift
beats.
card. I traded a gift card to TJ Maxx for these.
That's a deal.
What do I care? I needed headphones, dude. Why you bragging, dude? Here's another hypothetical, Aubrey. I'm gonna add on to the last one. Maybe do something. Fuck. You got the talking part done. You got the
I'm
talking
good at
part done.
talking.
I got some
Yeah,
beats.
you're great at talking. Now do something. You got the talking part done.
Mine
Holy shit. What's that?
I said I got some beats. Don't worry.
What's wrong with Beats? I thought they were great headphones.
No, nothing. I
I guess so.
got beats.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I just heard what's up with the red headphones. And you thought I couldn't hear you because you couldn't hear me. So,
I figured
Aubrey,
you would.
what do you mean by my red headphones?
Oh my goodness.
Just
Taking it the wrong way, man. Taking it
bringing
the
out
wrong
my
way.
beautiful lips. So there. This when you drink like this, it's called the De Niro. You wouldn't know that, Aubrey, because you never saw Goodfellas.
Yep.
Never saw Godfather 1, Godfather 2, or Goodfellas. Oh boy, you didn't either, Colin, did you? Because I see you thinking. Colin?
I watched my first movie in a movie theater, and I think 11 years this last weekend. I had not been to a movie theater in 11 years.
Have you watched one on television?
Only kids ones, like Cars. I watched Finding Nemo for the first time. This was like 2 weeks
That
ago.
was a good
with
one.
my son. I've seen Cars 1 and 2, I think it was. I've seen those things like 50 times because my kids like watch the same movie over and over. Batman, Avengers. I've seen bits and pieces of these movies.
I love Marvel.
You know, but I saw the Minecraft movie in the movie theater,
I heard
and
that's
it was
good.
actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good, honestly. Jack Black is kind of his his usual character, but there was another guy in there that had a great character. And just say he was really, really, really good in it. And so yeah, it was cool. It's a good movie.
Have you seen Goodfellas or Godfather 1, Godfather?
Nope, nope. I mean, I've probably seen bits and pieces of them, but I have not sat down and watched the whole thing. I've watched every round and shot Tiger Woods has played at the Masters, so I have to sacrifice something. I can't then watch movies too. I'd be like 90 pounds overweight if I was watching
act-
movies and sports.
You act like he's been golfing for 42 years.
He's been golfing for 20 some odd years.
Jesus,
You
I'm
know, at
done.
least on TV.
I am done.
Nice. I mean, I watched him before he even came professional, so so I followed him. That's since.
Would
the
you
mid-
watch him in his Pee Wee League?
No, when he was an amateur,
When he was
I
in
saw
his
him.
Pee Wee Golf League?
He was very well known. If you were into golf like I was, you knew who he
Yeah.
was before he turned pro. This was back in
Yes.
'95. They
He
didn't
was
really
known.
televise it. Yeah,
He was in the Porter Cup here. Everybody knew who he was.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Packed.
yeah, he was clearly a phenom, I guess, is what you could say.
It's like you go down Hyde Park Boulevard right here, and then you stop Lewiston, where all the money is, and that's where the Porter Cup was, right at the country club. And it was packed. Everybody knew who he was.
Yeah, yeah.
Even then, I mean, his reputation preceded him. You know what I mean? So you've never seen The Godfather 1 or 2 or Goodfellas? Three of the greatest movies? Jaws?
Nope.
Jaws is
Rocky?
good. I've seen Jaws.
Thank
Rocky,
you.
no.
Good.
Never seen Rocky.
The original Rocky?
That
Never
was
seen
good. I've seen it. I've seen Rocky.
Braveheart? Shawshank?
Nope.
The Usual Suspects?
Nope.
Fucking, I'm finished. I'm
I
finished.
don't
What
even know
about
what that
Wall
is.
Street? The
Nope.
Usual Suspects? Called the movie. Do you watch Wall Street 1, 2, and 3?
Nope.
I'm surprised about that one. When he says greed is good.
Is good. I know that saying, but I do not.
That's where it's from.
I watched The Big Short was a Wall Street movie.
Yep.
Only because I read the book.
Christian Bale.
Um,
Christian Bale
yeah.
was in it.
I thought the book is fantastic. The movie
Hey, I'm
was,
Is
gonna
it?
head off.
was good.
All right, Obs.
Yeah.
Thank
Adam's
you
here,
for
so
coming
I'm
on.
gonna hang out with him.
Have a
seeing
great
you.
night, Aubrey.
Bye, guys.
Always good seeing you.
Good seeing you.
Thank you.
We'll see
Have a
you.
good night, Aubrey. You're still here, Obs. Don't start talking shit till you're completely off. Colin, don't start talking shit till you're completely off the screen.
I haven't been talking shit. I haven't been talking shit.
No, I was telling Aubrey, you know, when you
Oh,
don't know if you're. Rocky was horrible. Foul ball. The original
I
Rocky?
don't know. I don't know.
He wrote it in 24 hours.
Some ROI
I
on
don't.
that.
What's that? What's
Yeah,
ROI mean?
Return on investment. 'Cause
Oh, okay.
In 24
I don't-
hours, he's probably made $100 million over the past.
Yeah,
whatever movie
bro.
he's been out.
I think what the
All the
movie cost
royalties
to
and
make
whatnot.
like $10,000 or
Probably
something.
not much. Yeah, yeah.
No, I think he really borrowed it from a mafia guy, mob guy actually. I think so, and
Oh, that's cool.
I think the guy with the snow cones was an actual character, and they helped him out
Cool.
to make it, not to be champ, because it was fiction. But you know, like hell of a movie, man. But so your channel is $900 you charge to join,
Yeah.
or
Yeah, the channel's free, but we're launching what's called kind of a newsletter service. It's where you give stock recommendations, make stock research and stuff like that. Um, and yeah, it's probably going to be like $800-900 for a whole year, which is actually, I wouldn't say it's on the low end, but it's definitely not on the high end. I worked for a company where we would charge $15,000 a year for even
wow,
less
really?
than yeah.
What would you do for that? Like, what do you get for
You-
that?
Normally, it's like one stock pick a month or two stock picks a month, and you would provide some research on it. And it's normally some kind of small company no one's ever heard of, or whatever, or very few people have ever heard of. And you would try to make the rationale to, hey, why is it a good investment and whatnot. And so, yeah, it's the financial newsletter business is actually pretty much larger business than I think people realize, because people will pay $800-900 a year. Sounds like a lot, but that's like one decent stock pick. I mean, you're going to make $900 in a day with a decent stock pick. Now, not everybody has the account size to do it, so it's not for everybody. But we're going to have education, we're going to have training, we're going to have trading services, trading education, and all those types of things. The idea is to start a whole financial media company.
So
over the next
where's
several
the
years.
900 go to different stocks to start, like a low end stock or like a Roth IRA,
The service
or
is it's just really just a fee. So it's just a fee for the information. Think about it like, you pay, like a Netflix subscription almost, but this is just a subscription to get.
oh, like you pay this channel, right?
Sure, that'd be fantastic. But like even like the Motley Fool and Seeking Alpha, they have paid tiers to their website.
Yeah,
that
they
might
sure.
be
A
2,
lot
3,
of
4
places
dollars.
have a lot.
Yeah, that's kind of standard these days. You can't obviously do it everywhere, but in the financial space, the stock space, you can, because you have people sitting there with $300,000, $1 million or whatever. A lot of time it's 50, 60, 70-year-olds that you're kind of catering to, and they have a fair amount of money to where $800-900 a year to get some guidance there is not necessarily that expensive. I don't want to speak for everybody, but it's certainly not a business model for everybody. It's a niche thing, but it's the more niche you are, the easier it is to find the customers.
Really?
Yeah.
So they're looking for something different then.
They're looking for something different. Yeah, there's just a lot of people that have money and they just need a little bit of guidance. Is
Okay.
how I would describe it, and it tends to be kind of the baby boomer, right before the baby boomer type audience.
Have you ever given really bad advice and people lost
yeah.
money?
Oh, all the time. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, nobody bats 1,000% at all.
Oh, I get that.
But it's kind of like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan missed shots, and you just have to keep shooting. Now, at the same time, we've given unbelievable advice. Last year, in fact, we recommended 12 stocks, and 7 of them went up 100% or more. Some of
Wow.
them went up over 200%.
Wow.
So I get messages on people find me on LinkedIn or wherever. I get messages on LinkedIn. I haven't even launched my service, and I have people being like calling out, can I pay you for stock picks? Because we had such an epic year. And it was in a
Really?
year where it's like, in hindsight, it's like, yeah, last year was great. during it, everybody was expecting a recession or whatever, all these types of things. But we were very confident on artificial intelligence right from the jump and kind of knew
Damn
how
right.
that would all play off. And now we're pretty confident on robotics. It's just going to be a little slower
Oh.
rollout, and it'll take longer for that because software is easier to scale than like robots. But eventually, that theme will really play out. Primarily because you're going to have militaries build out their
Oh,
military
without a doubt.
with drones. I mean, it's already happening, obviously, but instead of having human armies, you're going to have
It's gonna be drones.
yeah, drones and robots and stuff.
And if President Bone Spurs didn't mess up the semiconductor business, it'd be booming. But
Yeah, I mean,
I'm telling you, you know what I'm thinking about. So we'll go on. So card wise, PSA is about 2-3 months behind, and they graded 700,000 TCG cards a month now. Pokemon and non-sports cards.
that's what has them backed up, right?
Yep, that's what
what
they
I
were
feel like.
saying. Yep,
Okay.
and that's why the prices are going up.
That's
So
why they're
it's-
not running deals on trading cards.
yes, because
Makes sense.
it's 700,000 for TCG. We got ours back in 57 days, which was pretty good actually.
Seems reasonable. Yeah. seems
Yeah,
reasonable.
that's not bad.
for the lowest end. For the lowest end service, that's
Yeah, without a doubt. And
Yeah.
700,000 TCG cards. And I watch a lot of people like reveal their cards,
yeah.
and the cards they send in are just shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, just
on
say
the
this,
Pokemon side.
any of them. Just say like this one. Oh, I sent in a 90 Fleer Roger McDowell. I got a 10.
Yeah.
Like, why are you sending in a 90? Like, stuff like that. Like, just.
Yeah. I
The
don't
guy
know.
was
I
like, I wanted to send in 200, so I just threw cards in. Like, that's
Yeah.
what's backing it up, actually.
some people I think find out about grading and they don't realize you can kind of curate what you send into the grading companies. They just, because I'll meet with people too that it's like, oh, I have all these cards, and they know about grading, and they're like, should I send them in? And I'm like, well, yeah, you should only send in certain ones.
Yeah.
But there's this kind of knee jerk where, you have all these cards, you see them selling, you might see a news story where it's like, oh, this card sold for $1 million. It was PSA graded 10. And you don't realize, like, okay, it was part the card. It was a little bit of the grade. The grade's really hard to get. The card's super rare. It doesn't mean your Michael Jordan card that's been in the binder for 25 years is going to grade a 10, or that you should even send it in.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a little bit of that, but certainly on the Pokemon side, we'll go to Target and my kids will be like, I want a Pokemon pack. Pokemon packs for $5 is a great thing to just, throw in the
Well,
card.
plus you can
better than a
afford it.
$50 toy.
Yeah, you can afford
Yeah,
it.
$5 pack of cards. It's fun, and they there's a little bit of reading involved, and just that my son will organize them, and so he gets a lot of value out of a $5 pack. But we'll go to Target and there's no pack.
But he enjoys it, though. But
oh,
he
he loves
really
it, yeah.
enjoys it.
Oh, I
It's
love
the
it.
look on his
He-
face,
He's reorganized his binder 3 or 4 times, which is super cool.
That's
and
what
I
we
just-
did
I
as
like
kids.
that.
We
Yeah.
did that as kids. You did
Yeah.
this by team, by player, by this, by
Yeah. So that's cool.
So Flip Flop had $10,000, and he bought $10,000 of his own merchandise. Okay,
Okay.
how this is a business? If I did this, Colin, you would kill me. Okay. yeah, I'm telling you right now. Okay, if either of us did this, the other one would kill the other one. All right.
Probably. Sure.
Take $10,000 out of the business, buy $10,000 worth of boxes.
Okay.
The only good card he pulled, and it was fucking amazing, was a 101 Ozzie Smith game used bad auto, Albert Pujols game used bad auto, and a Yadier Molina game the Cardinal part auto. 3.
Wow.
101 red. Okay? So they were doing the countdown, like 10,000 minus my, it didn't get to zero. Right after that, he says, we'll be giving these all the way for free Thursday on Whatnot. How do you feel about that for a business model?
Well, I suppose if you, I mean, he says he spent 10,000 retail. My guess is his cost was maybe slightly lower than that. Probably not much, but maybe slightly lower than that. And then look, I don't know the economics of Whatnot. I've never sold on there, but I know a lot of guys are.
No, he was
girls
giving
are
them
posting on
away.
there.
No, he's giving them away for
Yeah, but I'm
free.
assuming maybe he was selling something while he was on Whatnot. Was it comboing up? I don't. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you need to spend money to like. Why does he need to spend money to advertise himself in YouTube? There's like nobody posting content about sports cards.
That's
You
what
could
I'm.
literally, you
That's
know,
what I'm trying to tell
be
you.
like, I opened a box, and it's like people will watch it because there's nothing else. That, there's not that many people making content.
Yeah,
right now.
I'm like, hey, Colin. Oh, nothing. I just took 10,000 out of the safe, and I took 10,000 worth of merchandise. I opened it on camera, and now I'm just gonna give it away in 2 days. Okay. Yep. You don't want to talk to me anymore. What? Hello. Hello.
I mean, I suppose you could scale up your business to where that makes sense, but
I mean, come on.
yeah, I don't
Come
know, I don't
on.
know
That's
that,
not. That's not a businessman.
I mean, I've had a card shop. I've sold online. It's not nearly as profitable as people think. Maybe some of this breaking, some of this repack stuff, there's some profit there. But, somebody I was talking to the other day was like, I think about half of the breaks that go off, the breaker isn't making money. And so,
About that much. That much.
yeah, and that's kind of how it's been. That was how it was before it really boomed and everything was making money. You would just wait around for the two products. You'd wait around for the two products to make money on. So
Well, I mean, nowadays people think it's 2020 still, and you're seeing cards for like $300, and it's like, are you kidding me? No one's paying for this. I've seen cards up on eBay since 2020, the same cards, and they're not lowering it. Like, come on, man, you just take the loss. Take the loss, man. It's
yeah,
they're not going back up, dude. Take the loss.
not at those. No, I mean, almost no asset has held its price.
No, that's
Other than
impossible. That's
you got real
impossible.
estate that's gone up, gold.
I mean, that's
But
different
even
though.
anything collectible, like Rolex watches have completely collapsed to where almost none
Yeah.
of them are selling at a premium now. Whereas
Well,
at one
everything
time,
does
they were
pretty
selling
much.
double retail. Yeah,
Well, look at it like a car. As soon as you take it off the lot, it depreciates. I mean,
yeah, yeah.
so I mean, take the loss, man. Like no one's gonna pay for that. And see, the thing is with me, my secret is I'm very friendly. I'm very outgoing. I get to know people, and I really know how to turn it on, if you know what I mean. We're opposite like that, and that's where I come in. I'm the schmoozer, you know what I mean? But in a good way, because I'm not being condescending. I'm just outgoing. So,
Sure.
and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Especially like maybe like if I learn some data processing too in the meantime.
Probably be good. Probably be a good thing.
What do you think, huh?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh boy. Ooh, Colin. Oh, Colin. I, I say no more. The chat is probably like, what are these two idiots even talking? I doubt anybody's
That's
on
okay.
here anymore.
That's okay.
Colin, I doubt anybody's on here anymore either.
And that's okay. I've spent many of years of my life talking to myself. So
Oh, have you?
I would do a podcast where all I would do is sit in the room and talk to myself. Now I would publish the podcast and some people might listen to it, but for the most part, you were just sitting in there talking to yourself.
You know, Aubrey and I, like, say 5 episodes ago, we were like, man, let's get ready to celebrate our 100th subscriber, and the week after we lost two, and then the week after we lost one more, we lost 3 subscribers. We went back
That's a
down
brutal.
to 80. We went back down to 86.
Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. Yeah, that's
We're at 89. Then we gained one. My friend from Niagara
there you
Falls.
go.
And
That's brutal.
I said, oh, we lost 3 people? Come on. And the only likes we get are the people in the chat.
Well, that's your core group.
It'll
That's
say
your core group.
96 views, 12 likes
There you go.
every week.
That's your core.
But
group.
it's
You
the
start with-
same.
You start there.
It's the same core from what you had. They came to watch me, which is awesome.
That's
It's
good.
Foul Ball, Vintage, Grim,
Nice.
Rhonda, Doug, Foul Ball, John, Rocking You All Night, Brendan, there's Pencil. Who else? I might have forgot a few people. I don't. Oh, Tim. Let's see. Yeah, we get a lot of. It's everybody from Alex Mendoza comes on a lot. That guy came on who does Degenerate Rips, Degen Rips. He
Yeah.
came on a few times. He's like, yeah, I joined. I said, wow, you watched the show. He
Cool.
might have been the one who stopped because he hasn't been on since.
He unsubscribed.
I think I just kept laughing. I said, oh, man. I think we got to hold off on the victory parade. So, guys, we're going to end the show here.
Okay.
Our
yeah, my
usual
son wants
two-
to watch it.
Yeah, I heard
I'll
that.
help you out in just a second.
Our 2 hour mark. Thank you for
There you
joining
go.
us tonight, as always.
Thank you.
Stay on a second after we finish, Colin.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Good night, guys. Blessed to have you guys here. The co-hostesses with the mostesses, CJ and Obbs. Our special guest, Colin on the fairway. That's what I named the segment, by the way.
There we go. Yeah.
God bless you guys. Have a great night. And next Wednesday. Did I say Wednesday? Next Wednesday. Same bad time. Same bad channel. All right, guys. Hold on. Make sure I stop the recording. Is it still going? You better